stream with this thing laying on its side. It has to be propped up vertical. Oh, now you got a glare. How's that? Hi, everybody. It's Frank. I'm going to heaven. I just wanted to say goodbye. As you can see, it's opened up, and I'm going toward the light. So, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you on the other side. Just one more stogue before I go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you all. Love from Detroit. Where's everybody from right now? While there's not a lot of, hey, brother Zoe. Zoso dude. Hello to you. From New York to Oregon. Thanksgiving. Hello, Ginger. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Scott in Virginia. Where's everybody at? Carolyn. Sofa King. Awesome. Hello, Sofa King. Shane. Shane, I hope you're well. What's up, Relapse? I hope you're well, too. Hey, Jenna. Hey, I'm just letting everybody kind of drift in for a little bit. Love from Canada. Yes, well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I saw that some stuff is popping off in Ireland, too. But we don't have to talk about too heavy topics today. I have a little bit of time. It's 2:02 p.m. on the East Coast, and I am going, I have a little bit less than an hour before I have to start preheating the oil. And Aurora is taking a nap, thank God, which means she might be able to stay up a little bit later tonight and she won't be so grumpy. So she's napping, and everything is clean inside and outside. And once the oil starts preheating, and that's when I prepare the bird. Happy Thanksgiving. Looks lovely in your yard, says Maggie. Yeah, for the little tiny yard that we have, I tell you, this is the best week out of the year. I told you when I was doing that stream on Sunday that if we don't have a deep freeze that makes all of these maple trees just kind of like shrivel up and die, then Thanksgiving week is when it just pops orange and red. I love it. I love it. It's very sad. Anybody who was born in a certain place, you know all the things that you love about that place, and those are part of the reasons why it's so sad to see what's done to it by lunatics. Lunatics. We went to go see my nephew play in his senior Thanksgiving football game this morning. And his team is really good. They were 9-0 going into today, facing off against an 8-1 team. So it was a good matchup, and they were a little flat, and they lost. But playoffs start next week, and they have. Good thing you don't have to rake leaves. Oh, well, I do. It's not nearly as much. This street used to be filled with oak and larger maple and all that stuff. There used to be piles all over the place, but just over the years, trees come down, entire plots of land get developed and new houses go up, and just like everything else, there's less and less shade, less and less need to rake. This, I still get a little. I mean, you know, there's some leaves around here. I pile them up so Aurora can slosh through them. Anyhow, so what's everybody doing today? Are you having are you hosting or are you attending someplace? Are you not doing anything? As long as you're happy while you're doing it, I'm hoping that you're happy while you're doing it. Going to work soon. Says Matt. Oh, and well, Matt, you're Canadian, so it's nothing much there. But Matt, I after I'm done with this, hold on. I have to open up Twisted Wizard's package that he sent me. I might have to do it after this though, because time is a little bit shorter than I thought. Yes, more illegals. That's it. 175 more illegal aliens just got flown into Westchester. So welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. First day in the United States, and they already have a day off. Going to my daughter's house. All the grandkids will be there. It will be a very busy day. That's nice. The we'll have a nice amount of children here. A handful of Aurora's cousins will be here, so that'll be nice for her. And I'm sure it'll be delightfully chaotic. Although I wish I had some, quite frankly, elevation roast coffee to brew tonight, but my order doesn't come in until tomorrow. So we have to go buy some, I don't know, ground Javalia. I don't even know what the hell that is. Hopefully it doesn't taste like ass. Hosting, have a 26-pound turkey in the oven. Smells good. Wow. Now, how long does that take? Because I know just a smaller turkey in the oven means hours. But 26 pounds. My Master Built XL. Oh, great. Karen doesn't like Javalia coffee. Well, whatever. Then everybody's just going to have to suffer. Everybody will just have to suffer for one day with crappy coffee. But the Master Built extra large deep fryer that I have, 5 hours exactly for 26 pounds? Why do I feel like everybody's like 4 hours is 15 to 16 pounds and you're 10 pounds heavier? Anyway, I can fry up to 20 pounds in there. And this year, the birds that I got from the birds that my farmer were raised came out a little bit smaller. So he said that they were on average 13 pounds. And I double checked it because I put the turkey on my bathroom scale. I put the turkey on my bathroom scale because I just wanted to make sure that I was going to have the cooking time down perfect. And it was 13.2 pounds, which means it'll be about 45 minutes in the oil if I account for that, 3.5 minute per pound scale. Thank you, Rev. What's up, John Smith? What's up, Nikki? So, I got a cherry pie for later, too. Sorry, Frank. When you get your order tomorrow, it will make up for the bad coffee today. Well, hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully it's not that bad. But in the event it is, yeah, I'll get my order tomorrow, and then Saturday, everybody will be able to have some good stuff for Friendsgiving. Let's see what else is going on here. That's a good size. Remember when Frost Deep? Hey, I was thinking about deep frying it live, doing the whole thing live, and maybe I do. Just a little bit of a dunking ceremony. But what was I gonna say? Right now on QuiteFrankly.tv, all morning, it's starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We were playing some old Macy's Day parades. And at 10 a.m. we started with the Macy's Day Parade from 1985, the year I was born. And now, just maybe about a half hour ago, 1997 kicked in. And it's so amazing to watch. It really is awesome to watch. It really is awesome. Because they come with the commercials too, and everything is just so great. It's not that long ago too. It's not that long ago. That's supposed to be the dark ages compared to what people say the past is going to be. Yeah, 1997 should still be on for another hour and a half. It's wonderful. Frank, do you brine or inject the marinade before deep frying? Here's the thing, I did not. I never injected before. And I told Lauren just before I came out here, I should have gotten one of those syringes, and did a little research on the best injectables and all that, and I didn't do it. I'm going to wash the bird down in a little bit while the oil is preheating. I'm going to give it a wash, dry it. I'm going to get a rub on it and stuff like that. But as far as getting something in there, I didn't do it last year though either, and it came out just fine. The peanut oil, I'm sorry, Jay Gulanello, but the peanut oil does enough to keep it juicy and all that other stuff. So maybe next year I'll put a little bit more time into the marinade, because I also have to find something that is comparable to peanut oil so that I can get into the health zone a little bit more. But don't use the hot beef injection on your turkey. Is that a is that a joke? So, hello Monica, thank you. Yeah, the trees have done a good job. I've never had sex with a turkey before, so don't worry about that's not going to be an issue here today. Brine mine overnight, going in an oven roasting bag this year. We've definitely done the roasting bag thing in the past. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm glad that I do that. I make myself laugh too, which is even more important, because if I didn't, then I would just be getting more and more depressed, and you guys would just be having the laughs, and that is going to end in disaster. Merry Thanksgiving to everyone. Hey, Byron, Mr. Norwood. Oh, it's so good to see you pop up. The turkey, I had two necks. Oh, okay, okay. Listen, maybe I can ask you guys. So, anybody out there who is experienced with deep frying turkey, I guess I have experience, but I'm not an expert at this point. I've done it successfully. Um, this year, my farmer friend, Farmer Ed, he gave me, he threw in an extra bag of turkey parts, and one is a nice healthy looking neck, and then I guess it looks like there's some liver and some hearts in there. I don't know. I mean, if Jay were here, he can tell me how to do the livers, but whatchamacall, what do you guys think I should do with this neck? Do I slip it into the basket for the last, like, how long? Because the neck is, there's some meat on it, but it's not as hearty as the rest of the bird. And if the bird is going to be in the oil for 45 minutes, how long should the neck be in there so that it doesn't dry out? What do you guys think? Throw it away? Throw the neck away? I don't know. I've had a lot of fun eating the neck before. Last one, just 10 minutes. That's all it's going to take. 5 to 10. Are you guys speaking from experience, or from just like, hey, that sounds good enough? 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do that. Use the neck making a broth. Make stock for stuffing or dressing. Well, I haven't gotten to that level of expertise yet. I'm just, it's not a neck, that's a turkey dick. If a turkey is carrying around a dick like that, then Salute. Can you imagine being a turkey? That's that'd be a curse. That'd be a curse. And most American men would buy the turkey going, "You son of a bitch." Maybe that's why the turkeys can't fly too well. They fly decent. They're better flyers than chickens. Simmer the giblets while the turkey cooks. The broth is very functional in any part of the dinner. Hmm. Hmm. Mmm. Hello, Katie Cat. Happy Thanksgiving to you. 2:16, 2:20, 2:17 p.m. I hit a flying turkey on my windshield. Whoa. We've got wild turkey around here. Um, we do, but I haven't done that. All right, so like just for tonight, just for today, I'm going to take the 5 to 10 minutes advice, putting the turkey in the oil. The last 10 minutes, so it's going to preheat from 3 to 4. I'm going to drop it in at 4, so that means that about 4:35 is when that neck goes in there, and then at 4:45 it all comes out. Davis, yes, you're here live. Sinner 7, thank you all for being here. Great to have you around. My husband and I saw about 15 turkeys walking up the hill the other day in Oakland, the ones that got away. Lucky bastards. How are those trees so colorful so late in November? This is usually when we get it. What me particular, I mean, there's a lot of trees that have already been bare for a little while, but I don't know. In my backyard, these maples, they really take a little bit of time to cook, and now they're ripe. They're ripe. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Who wants a maple leaf? I'll put you this way. You email me your whatchamacall. I know it's stupid. I'd put this in an envelope. It'd probably break apart. If you want one of my backyard maple leaves, then I don't know. Send a mailing address over to quite frankly podcast at gmail.com, or put the mailing address inside of a PayPal or something like that. Whatever. Just it's that time of year. I'm going to be sending out so much mail because people usually send me wonderful Christmas cards and all types of gifts and interesting things from all over the place. And we take so much pride in writing back and writing to people. So I might as well take some leaves from the backyard and send you some leaves. So if you want some of my leaves, just let me know. I'll come back here with Aurora, and we will we'll pick some. One less leaf to rake. Yeah, put it into an envelope, and then stamp it. It's a pretty expensive way of getting rid of your leaves. I'll tell you. It's pretty expensive. Tap those for making syrup this coming year. Yeah, I know, but seriously, how much would I get out of these trees? How much would I get out of those? 1, 2, this one. How much would I get out of that? Not much. So I wouldn't even want to spear them like that just to get a couple tablespoons of syrup. You might get a little maple water, but no syrup. See? Not, it's not, just doesn't, it doesn't make sense. 1 gallon per 100 gallons of sap. Wow. You need 100 gallons of sap to make a gallon of syrup? Hmm. That's, I never knew the ratio. I never knew the ratio. And to think that Canada just, that's like all they do. Or Vermont. I guess like half of the state of Vermont is tapped then. Happy Gratitude Day from Space Coast Intel. What's going on, Space Coast? That's why it's so expensive. Yeah, the good stuff. 40 gallons? 40 gallons makes a gallon. So who overshot by 60 gallons? Matt, you put it in your coffee. I like putting maple syrup in my protein shakes that I make when I'm just going to be slonking. Well, I guess it's not pure slonking if you're doing that. But I love that that at home protein shake mixture of the raw eggs and a little bit of half and half and a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of maple syrup, and that is just so good. Davis is about to smoke. I already got one person email me say I would love to have a maple leaf or two. I'm going to be mailing out maple leaves. I can't believe this is going to happen. Do we have anybody from Ireland right now that's watching the stream that can give us a little bit of inside information as to the the turmoil that has sprung up in the streets over the last couple of hours that we're learning about? Apparently, some Algerian migrant went on a stabbing spree, and people have just had enough. Anybody there? Dublin is on fire, huh? It's that bad? I'm just seeing things come in. I saw a raw egg nationalist that put it out there. I bet your pancake batter is killer, Frank. Why would you say that? I don't think we have anything special over here, unless again that is. I'm trying to get some more about the Ireland situation. Make coffee with the sap straight from the tree. Awesome. Really? Just drop the sap into the coffee? That's it? Let's see. Mass stabbing in Dublin leaves 5 wounded, including 3 children. Unfucking believable. Full-blown rioting now in Dublin. Police under attack from fireworks with lines formed. Numerous cars set on fire. Everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point. Maple water is good. Sap instead of water. Hello, Chris Edwards. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, King Cracker in the house. Happy Thanksgiving. Give up your guns, it'll be safer. Countries without guns, yeah. I emailed my state senator over here. Her name is Shelley Mayer. About everything that's going on in Albany, and every couple of months we start getting, these waves of hysteria about medical quarantine, medical kidnapping, and all that stuff. I emailed her, and I actually get responses back. I can't wait to see what she says about this. I also got in touch with what's his name, the idiot that pulled the fire extinguisher, pulled the fire alarm in the Capitol. The idiot that pulled the fire alarm. That's my representative to the House. As you can see, I'm very well represented. 50-year-old man in custody, Dublin on BBC. 50-year-old man, the immigrant, or the migrant, the foreigner. Is he the one in custody? Hello, Dr. Hoffman. Hello, Witchy Poo. Mark Swan, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you get stuffed today. You're something else, Mark. You and Nikki. Relentless. Well, the Rule 213, that's what I inquired about. Here's the thing. Every time that there was a bill that was proposed that opened up the possibility for something like this, I'll get in touch with somebody like Shelley Mayer, and I'll say, what the hell are you doing? What the hell, essentially, what the hell are you doing? It's a little bit longer than that, not too long-winded, because I don't want them to check out completely. And what they get back to me with is usually something along the lines of it being, being dismissive because the bill doesn't have a sponsor. It has very little chance of getting out of committee, or this and that and this. And I'm like, it's not about the bill having a sponsor. It's not about whether or not this is a reality or some remote possibility. It's about people, specifically in your party, who are constantly obsessing over ways to take control over people's lives, to invade the sanctity of their homes, to dilute any kind of civil rights that you could imagine would be basic in a free country. Is it at all possible to have you at least say enough? To say something? To BTFO these people? No. They don't want to rock the boat in their own party. They like the paycheck. So, but then again, like I said before, New York is not an island. What's going on in Massachusetts is kind of similar. Connecticut is not that good. It's all connected. We're not an island. Where it starts one place, it goes to the other. It's got to stop somewhere. I don't know. I have no intention of retiring in New York, but I got to make it livable for the foreseeable future. Let's see. Hi, Frank. Sent you a video. Aurora, Ghost Town, Nevada. I'll keep an eye out for it, Stephen. Thank you. Frank, and the family wishing all very pleasant Thanksgiving. Thank you for showing up, Frank. Oh, man, where would I be? Where would I be otherwise? This is this makes me happy. I think we got a good balance over here, and I'm happy to be around as well. I still got wine and chocolate if anyone wants some. Oh, I'm going to have more of the wine than I was having last night. If I were to have had one more glass, it would have been a little sloppy. I felt good at the end, especially since I hadn't eaten. So. What time is it? 2:30. The preheating of the oil starts in a half hour. One glass shy of sloppy is a good time. Yeah. Exactly. especially if you're conducting a broadcast, because you have to have your wits about you. You don't want your host slurring, because I will slur. I'm not a drinker. And, homemade wine, it can kick you in the ass. It can kick you in the ass. I had a little bit of a giggle going on. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Why are you so angry? Thank you. Frank had to stop drinking before he started stripping his clothes off. It's true. It's true. The pants would have come off for real. And then you guys would realize it's better left a motto. It's better left some kind of an inside saying, joke, cultural piece of the show. Well, maybe not from Mark Swan. I bet it's cold in the studio. See? He doesn't miss an opportunity. Mark, I'm hung like a turkey. Okay? So, you weren't here. Everybody else knows what I'm talking about. The turkey comment. You weren't here before, Mark. We have an inside joke that you're not a part of right now. Anyway. Hey.
Hi. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Lauren says happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Do you hear her? Lauren, I was just told by everybody in the chat room that the turkey neck that Ed gave me,
Yeah.
it's not actually a turkey neck. It's the turkey's dick.
No. It's hard.
It's what?
Isn't it like got a bone in it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it I guess
I think they're getting one on you.
that's what they're telling me. They're saying it's not actually the neck. It's actually the dick. It's actually a dick wrapped up in neck.
I'm not eating it either way.
So. It's a turducken. You know what a turducken is?
Yeah.
But on a serious note, whatever the hell that is in there has to be dropped into the oil the last 5 to 10 minutes, and it should come out decent. So
you can open the thing.
Yeah.
Did you find the air fryer?
The air fryer's downstairs. I'm gonna get that when I finish this up. I'll have to surgically strip off the turkey's skin and put it in the air fryer. Everybody's saying happy Thanksgiving, Lauren.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Frank and family. I enjoy your show. Thank you, Rhonda. Why don't you open the box the next time you're at the studio? Yeah, maybe I will. I've got your box downstairs in the basement. That's where I kept it safe for now. Tell my wife, get the hell out of here. So, I'm only going to be doing a couple more minutes here, ladies and gents. So, anything you got for me, let me know. Questions, jokes, did you knows? Go ahead. What's in the box? It is a custom-made sword. Matt, Twisted Wizard, made the sword. He sent it to me. And yes, the baby is sleeping. Though it's becoming harder and harder to call her a baby. I guess she'll always be my baby. But she is sleeping. And I told her, Aurora, you've got to go to sleep. You've got to take a nap. Because she was tired. I said, and she said, okay. And I said, it's, on certain day you want to skip your naps on other days, that's fine. But it's Thanksgiving. We have family coming over, and if you, I want you to have a lot of energy, and I want you to be able to stay up a little bit later tonight. And she said, okay. So I brought it. She said, let's go upstairs. So I brought her upstairs. I sang her a little song. I put her in bed, and she was laying down. When I left, she lays on her face. She sleeps on her stomach mostly. She falls asleep on her stomach. Then she flips and flops all over the place. But about 10-15 minutes later, we notice that she's sitting up and just talking to all of her stuffed animals and having a conversation, and she's not going to. So I had to go back up, and I opened up the door. I said, Aurora, I'm serious. Lay down, go to sleep, because your cousins are coming over, and it's going to be really sad if your cousins are here, but you have to go to bed because you are too tired to be pleasant. And she said, okay. And she laid down, and she's been sleeping for at least an hour now. It's been at least an hour now, right?
Yeah.
So good. I'm very happy. I'd say most days of the week, she's probably just going to be in her room, and whether she falls asleep or not, she's in her room for a little while for quiet time. Go ahead, spend your time however you like, but you should really take a nap today. Squirrels. I wonder if I deep fry that squirrel, how long would it take? How long would well, I mean, this is easy. It's 3.5 minutes per pound. That squirrel looks like it's about 3 pounds. So that's not long at all. No, it would be 3.5. It would be 3.5 times 3, 9, 12. About 15 minutes. That squirrel will be done. Oh lordy, lordy. When are turkeys most thankful? The day after Thanksgiving. Yeah. Well, I know that's the big slaughter. It's not like people aren't eating turkey all throughout the year, though. Wild animals take a little more time. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd have to cut this thing apart, gut it, skin it. That's something I've never done before. And I gotta tell you, I don't know if I have the stomach for it. Some of you guys and gals were raised hunting and dressing animals, and it's something I know is essential for survival, and I gotta be around for it. But oh man, it turns my stomach. It turns my stomach. I have no problem with the fact that it needs to be done. It's just that I've never been in a position where I had to do it. Matt, on the other hand, he wouldn't have a problem with that, just because for so long he was dealing with dead animals. I remember. I used to have a video of this. I was personal training. I was personal training. I used to take a lot of my clients, my personal training clients, the to the park to work out outside, and Matt would know. He knew that park, and he would always know I'd probably be at the park training somebody or a group of people or something. So he would drive by and he would scream things. He would scream all types of things driving by. One time, as I was training somebody, I saw him walk into the park. I knew something terrible was going to happen, and he kind of sat down next to us on a park bench, and he pretended to be Rorschach from The Watchmen, and he was writing in a little piece of paper, and he was narrating Rorschach's journal. Rorschach's journal. Blah, 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 blah. And my clients, they don't know him, so they're like, who is this guy? I said, I don't know. He's probably just some mentally ill. He's probably mentally ill. I could have allayed their fears and said, oh, I know him. He's just being an asshole. But I actually let them feel a little uncomfortable about it because I thought it'd be funnier. So I mean, all types of things that he would scream on the way by. Some of them more offensive than others. But then there was other times where he would have like dead deer in the back of the van, and he would park in front of my car as I was parked on the side street or something next to the park. And as I would get into my car and stuff, he would get out of his van. He'd open up the back doors of the van, and there'd be this deer carcass wrapped in a blue tarp or something like that he just collected from the side of the street somewhere. And when I tell you, he started wailing at this thing like it was, I don't know, a scene out of Rocky. And the level of violence he unleashed on this I had that I had that filmed. I had that filmed because I just loved I love watching him do shit like that from the perspective of what would somebody who doesn't know him at all think has seen this happen. What would somebody across the street think if they looked across the way and they saw this bearded guy go to the back of his white van, open up the van to what looks like a body wrapped in a blue tarp, start wailing on it with his fists, and close the van back up and drive away. That stuff makes me really, really gooey inside. I love it. I love it. John Franklin, hello from England. I'd love to see the Big Apple someday. Best wishes. John, I'd love to see England one day. It was my dream for years that I would see Europe by starting in the UK, seeing whatever I could there for a week or so, having a couple of drinks with some nice locals, and then cross the English Channel into France, and then just go throughout Europe following the Allied advance and staying in some places longer than others. I really wanted to take like 2.5 months out of my life, document it, make content along the way, because I can't bear to be not working for 2.5 months. It would have to be a big project where I'm taking the audience along for the ride in some way. If it's not live, then it had to be pre-recorded and whatever. I love that. That was always a dream of mine, but it's becoming a little bit more, how are we going to do this? Especially with kids. Anyway, welcome, and I hope that you're able to see this place one day and it be a good experience. Let's see here. Gotta go. Take care, Matt. Be well. I see Katie Sky is there. She said, so full. I don't know what so full means, but it is so full. A filling day. All right, it's 2:45. I gotta go because I gotta get some oil in this deep fryer. I gotta bring the air fryer up. Yeah, smash that like button. I don't know what it does anymore, but it would be wonderful if you would like the thing. And I will see you guys soon. Remember, regardless of what we do, night to night, where there's a lot of work being done into building up a new operation that propels, quite frankly, in front of new eyes every day. We just brought on a wonderful videographer and editor that is going to be spotting up to 3 big clips a show for us. And that is going to be just saturating Twitter, Instagram. I want to get it onto YouTube Shorts as well as Instagram Reels, things like that. But YouTube, for as long as I have it, is always going to be my #1 go-to for these kind of impromptu, sitting down and talking kind of engagements. And also remember, every broadcast that I do that is bonus outside of the 7 o'clock broadcast is going to be 100% live and accessed across every platform that I'm on here and Rumble and Twitch and all that. So always keep your notifications on with YouTube because you never know when I'll just drop right into your lap. Okay, that's it. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Email me if you want a maple leaf from the backyard. And there you have it. Sinner7, thank you. I'm going to continue to work to separate myself from the rest. I think everybody should do that. That's just how we all get better. Okay. Lucy, thank you. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Everybody be well, be happy, be as sober as you can be, just so that you can, you can at least wipe your own ass. It's okay to get a little tipsy, especially if you're safe at home with family and friends. But be able to wipe your own ass. That is a good standard. That's a good standard. Talk to you soon.